Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and today we are reacting to Marvel's Daredevil. And joining me on this new reaction journey, I have my Marvel show co host, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. And my Game of Thrones journey co host, Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Hey, it's good to be on the Marvel stuff. I mean, I know I've been
Oh.
kind of separated with Game of Thrones, but it's good to get some Marvel in the meantime between the MCU Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, so this series is brand new to me. I pretty much just avoided all of the Netflix Marvel shows. You wouldn't know it by looking at my channel right now, seeing as like over 50% of the content I put out is TV reaction related at the moment. But I'm not really a TV person, and particularly after Game of Thrones itself ended, I don't think I watched any new shows for at least a good solid year. But there's rumors that Daredevil, Matt Murdock, might be showing up, possibly, potentially, in No Way Home, which comes out in
Yeah,
December. So I thought, I guess I should probably watch it and get acquainted with this version because I have seen the Ben Affleck Jennifer Garner movie with Colin
yeah.
Farrell. I've seen that Daredevil. That's my only Daredevil, and I know frickin' Hannah loves this show.
I like it too.
One
It's
of
not
my
just Hannah.
faves.
Yeah, so both of these two have already seen it. Hannah has seen it probably 5 million times at this point.
It's top 3 shows for me, like of all time.
I hope I like it.
Swear.
I mean, everybody I know actually really likes it, so I don't know why I'm hesitant toward these
I feel like
Netflix
it's because
Marvel
I like
shows.
it.
I loved one of the Disney Plus Marvel shows, and then I liked the other Marvel show on Disney Plus. So
Yeah.
this is just gonna be a little darker, a little grittier,
Yeah,
I assume.
I'd say it's a little bit darker at least.
I don't think Larry is like in like full understanding of just like how different this is going
No.
to be from the MCU and like the Disney Plus show.
Yeah, it's definitely a different direction. I mean, this is the past, of course. This is before the Disney Plus stuff,
This is
but
over.
it's technically.
That's my other hesitancy. I'm like,
Is it though?
maybe he'll be back, or maybe they'll recast Matt Murdock and kill Hannah.
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop.
So
Stop.
we'll see. I'm
I
not
do know.
positive how the screen record is going to be on this that you're watching. So if it's high quality, awesome. If it looks like a bootleg, we're still working. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and get
Oh, man.
into the series premiere of Daredevil.
Man, this pilot is so perfect.
It is a good pilot.
Did like a truck have these bins on them, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, where did they come from? They just chilling in the street here?
they fell off. He's blind.
She used to say, be careful of the Murdoch boys. They got the devil.
Foreshadowing.
His eyes are go dead.
Also foreshadowing.
He'd start walking real slow.
Maybe.
Let the devil out.
I always like that line, let the devil out.
I'm not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking
Yeah.
for what I'm about to do.
That's not how this works.
At least
Charlie
he tried to
Cox
ask her.
was never nominated for an Emmy for this show is beyond me.
Quiet.
I was actually thinking the same thing. Like that could have been like a perfect clip to use for his nomination.
Yep.
Just watching, eating. This ain't a
Scream all
movie.
you want.
There he is.
Let me hear you scream. Scream loud.
Yay.
It's just so nice to see superhero action in frame. Yeah.
Oh,
Got a gun.
Chef Boyardee over there in that chair ever getting on the action or what?
Nah.
This is how I feel playing Fortnite.
Oh Lord.
Well, I guess now you can see why he was asking for forgiveness.
Why they always gotta do scenes in those damn like big crates, always kind of by the ocean. There's always gotta be a scene in there.
They're cool.
That every single time I see him, I think of Dexter.
There's
Yeah.
always. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, where's Dexter popping up in this?
By the way,
Yeah.
the only Emmy nomination the show ever received was for this opening.
Yeah, it's a great opening. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
openings.
Do we get like a rain training montage with this Daredevil?
We don't get a rain training montage. We get something in the rain.
Yeah.
Looking very respectfully.
The blind thing going. It's so unfair.
Well, it sounds so much better than death and destruction raining from the sky, nearly wiping Hell's Kitchen off the map.
Slightly connected to the MCU, but not really.
Getting pre-incident prices.
Yeah. There's a lot of that in this.
We're never going to be able to keep the lights on, waiting on a horde of innocent souls to stumble into our loving arms.
True blood.
At least you know her from that.
Literally.
The first innocent client, I presume.
Okay, can we please take the handcuffs off the 110-pound woman?
Miss Page, can you tell me who these men are?
We're her lawyers. Do you mind if we sit down?
She gave a big shrug.
How can you not like Bucky?
How long have you been practicing law?
What time is it?
It's
Oh man.
12:42 a.m.
About 7 hours.
Oh my Lord.
Would that instill confidence in you, Larry?
Oh, did I get out?
7 hours.
I don't have any money.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, Miss
Oh.
Page. I didn't kill him.
I believe you, Miss Page.
I really do love how they showcase his powers.
Yeah. And just the way that they filmed those shots are really great.
And just the way the whole show is filmed, it's so good.
Oh yeah, this guy. I almost forgot about this dude.
She's the sole suspect, found at the scene, covered in blood, with the murder weapon and no
I mean,
defensive wounds.
Foggy does make a lot of
If they
sense
offer
here.
anything to you,
You do gotta see his perspective.
They don't want to see the trial either. Why hasn't she been charged yet? We should already.
And I guess Matt can't just be like, I have
There's
superpowers,
something not
so
right
I
about
believe
this. I
her.
can feel it.
You don't necessarily show the best judgment when beautiful women are involved.
How would I even know if she's a beautiful woman?
I don't know. It's kind of spooky, actually. But if there's a stunning woman with questionable character in the room, Matt Murdock's gonna find her.
Ugh.
Oh,
At least she fought back.
that she was done.
You know, it is nice to actually see blood when people are hit and like stuff like that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna make this easy. To
Yeah,
take.
there's gonna be a lot of blood. in this show.
MCU and Disney Plus, it's like you can hit someone over and over again, nothing will come.
Media-friendly client that
No,
should plaster
we barely saw any
pictures
blood in the MCU Disney Plus shows.
And I'll agree not to make cooing noise. That's an excellent question. Along with how the security cameras on Miss Page's detention area went on the fritz right before
A bit
we saw.
suspicious.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Farnham about that as well as what.
I don't care if you're blind. I'll kick the shit out of you.
Really?
Fuck.
We're going there?
Threatening to beat up blind people.
Right?
Killed him. Because of me.
Didn't they just kill
I
her?
had a family.
I guess that is a good point.
She can stay with me, just for a night until we figure something out. I'll keep you safe.
Matt Murdock, our king.
Oh man, every shot in Matt's apartment is just so beautiful.
It's also just a really nice apartment.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine what rent is.
Went up a year ago.
He don't own a T-shirt.
Can I ask a personal question? How do you comb your hair?
Honestly, you hope for the best.
Tell me why I know that's Hannah's rule too. I just hope for the best.
It's true.
Oh man.
Do you remember what it was like to see?
Are you allowed to ask people that question? Is that frowned upon?
Side-stick action. Why don't I kill you?
Well, there we go.
They tried.
Oh,
You were ahead of the game, Larry.
But the first time they left you alive, why? Did you keep the file, Karen?
oh,
No.
what you lying about, girl?
That's what I mean.
Apologizes to you.
Madame Gao. Interesting character that
Yes.
pops up a lot in the MCU. Well, the Netflix
We
MCU.
don't.
She's doing some sneaking.
Girl too, ma'am.
I feel bad because I feel like she's been wet for 90% of this episode.
Well, if she would have stayed inside, she could have stayed dry. Ooh, gotcha, girl. What's wrong with her?
That is a good question.
I do love that they kind of correct her being a damsel in distress after this first few episodes, though.
Ooh. Ooh. One of the things I always love about this Daredevil show is they always have some really great fight choreography.
They do.
Here's our vision through the rain.
Yeah, he wanted some rain.
Who killed his dad? I'm assuming his dad did not just die of natural causes.
You don't know the origin of Daredevil?
I told you, I don't remember.
Well, I figured you've seen the original. I figured it would be. Well, I say original, I mean the Affleck film.
It's not like that's particularly memorable.
Yeah, I
I
literally
know.
haven't
I
watched
know.
it in God knows how long. Ooh.
Big old fight in the rain. There you go. Ooh. Now this is the way to do slow-mo.
I was gonna say, when slow-mo is purposeful, it works.
He was cutting the rain as it was falling. Yeah. Just throw him on the steps and leave him there.
It's literally like that Batman meme. Beat him to a pulp. Now talk.
Yeah.
We can't have McClintock speaking to the authorities.
Pills. He overdosed less than an
Man, he's
hour.
got the whole plan in motion
Remaining
already.
Concerns will be attended to shortly.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
I'm looking into it.
My grandmother's recipe, and she made me promise only to serve it to my future husband. You know, it's like
Man.
filled with virtue.
They're already one big happy family.
Lord, I'm
I'm
scandalized.
complaining, but
I love their little sign on the door. Mm. All the plans in action, right?
Oh man. They really do set everything up so well in this pilot.
Yeah, definitely.
Not the children.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
What would happen if somebody just boxed Daredevil's ears?
Boxed what?
Boxed.
I think
his
he
ears.
means covered his ears, I guess.
No, you smack them on the side of the head and box their ears in.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that you said that because Homelander does that too. I guess it's not really a big spoiler, but in season 2 of The Boys, Homelander actually does that to a deaf superhero.
Wow.
Or,
That's what I'm talking about.
or a blind superhero, I should say.
Ooh, child. All right. That was a lot to take in there at the end, trying to follow all them little people and their little plan.
Setting everything up.
It's a lot of dialogue to try to follow in his long-winded plan as well. It was less of an origin for Daredevil himself than I was imagining it was going to be.
Yeah, he's basically already Daredevil.
I know, with his little black outfit. I'm gonna be like Sean Chandler and just call Homegirl True Blood. I know they said her name, I'm sure, and I don't remember it at all. Oh. Maybe we should stick to True Blood, actually. Because
not a fan of Karen as a name.
Not the Karen.
She's wonderful, I promise.
That's why lying and running around acting a fool comes so natural to her, I see, Miss Karen. It's her second nature. I think it was a solid first episode. It definitely is very different than other superhero stuff in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But yeah, I'm excited to get to Kingpin. I'll tell you that right now. Good old Vincent D'Onofrio.
And do we?
Yeah.
Well, obviously don't tell me, but I'm like, do we get Elektra and Bullseye at some point? See, that's the extent to my Daredevil knowledge. Daredevil himself, Kingpin, Bullseye, and Elektra.
Yeah, everybody that was in the movie, basically.
Yes, everyone from the Ben Affleck film, and then Elektra's own film as well.
Oh yeah.
But
there's also an actress that's going to pop up in the next episode or the third episode that I'm sure you'll be very surprised to see. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus back again?
No, it's someone else that's very popular though.
Hannah, why do you love the natural light so much?
Is this shade to my lighting?
No.
Oh God.
No.
Okay.
No.
There was so much natural, yellowy, incandescent overhead light looks going on.
Because with the second season and the third season, they kind of stray away from this very stylized look that they have in this season. And just every time that they have those shots of Matt's apartment, it's so beautiful to look at. I mean, if you did those kind of shots just in the apartment and say the apartment is just well lit, it's not gonna give you any sort of magic or anything, but with the way that they have the show and just every light is so saturized and kind of dim, but they don't hold back with gore though. You get a lot of it, gore and violence.
Yeah, the type of violence that you would not see in a Disney Plus show.
Yeah, and subject matters. I mean, you'll see it. We've seen it in the beginning. Obviously, they were taking girls. You don't have to think much to kind of put the pieces together what was going on there.
Yeah, taking children.
Yeah, so.
Right. Well, that was our reaction for Daredevil Season 1, Episode 1. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date with my latest videos, including each and every one of our Daredevil reviews, as well as you can catch up with Tyler and my Game of Thrones reviews, and you can go back and watch all of our MCU and soon to come Loki. Lots of reactions going on over here right now. But also make sure that you are following both of my co-hosts. So Hannah, do you want to let them know where to find you?
At Redacted Hannah on Twitter.
Perfect. And Tyler, do you want to let them know where to find you?
Yeah, sure. You can find me just by searching up my name on YouTube for my channel. Of course, you'll see me talking about Game of Thrones on Larry's channel, as I've been quite enjoying these seasons so far. I know it's a little bit more critical as we get later on in the seasons. I've been warned. But you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at It's Tyler Calvert.
The gore and death continues from the point where we're on in Game of Thrones as well.
True.
So.
Yeah, I'm desensitized. At
it's still more to come. Well, perfect. Also, let us know, what are your thoughts? Do you think this was a solid series premiere for Daredevil? Did it have you hooked, or did you need a couple of episodes to kind of get into the groove? Or did you bounce and you're just here to maybe give it a second shot? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit any of us up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.